Guys, I was thinking, I'm in the water already. Why not shoot a water demo of this setup that I have here right now, since I'm already in the water? Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Testing Kayaks with Aliex. I had a different idea for this video today. I wanted to do like a special video transforming my Autopilot 120 into the craziest, meanest fishing machine possible. And I was gonna use a bunch of Yak Attack accessories and mount in the rear and all that stuff, but realized, oh man, I thought it was a snake over there. It's just a bird. It looked like a giant white snake and it's just a bird. Oh my god. I realized that putting all that together is gonna take some time and I may never do the video, so I'm just gonna shoot this video here today to show you guys what I did and why I did it. Let's start simply. Let me just give it a little bit of speed. The reason why I slapped that 3 horsepower engine in the rear, that NK300, is simply because this motor on normal conditions out here, when it gets choppy or whatever, only goes 3.8 miles an hour. On the best conditions ever, 4 miles an hour, 4.1 miles an hour. That to me is a super lack of speed, because if you think about it, a pedal drive kayak can go 5 miles an hour easy, 4 miles an hour without even breaking a sweat. And I love this kayak, I love this motor. This thing is super stable. So my solution to the speed problem started with putting a 2.5 outboard on the back, but that 2.5 outboard, it was difficult to control. The sound is crazy and all that stuff, and it also is too much torque. I think eventually it was gonna break the transient adapter power pole setting that I have. So solution was the 3 horsepower engine from NewPort vessel, and I put it right there on the back. I'm gonna show you how I set it up. Basically, I have it on a fixed sitting position. It's not gonna be turning, it's gonna go straight. And for the steering, I'm gonna be using the rudder, or worst case scenario, I'm gonna be steering with this. Now, as you can see, I'm not holding anything, I'm just steering with the rudder. That motor in front of me is off, doesn't have the thing going, it's just the rear motor. And this rod, that could be a good thing. See, the rod almost hit the mangrove. I'm just steering with the rudder on the back, the existing rudder that comes with this boat, and I'm able to control the boat good enough. Not as good as if the motor wasn't in the back, let me just say that. We're going at 2.4 miles an hour. It's basically 15% power. Now this is where, that was a cuda that I could have caught that cuda if I was fishing. Well, I turned quickly, pressed my feet forward fast enough that I think I was able to turn, but it got close. See, it got close. You don't have that crazy responsive time. Now let's see if I just go full power. Let's see if I could turn here. Okay, I'm going, it's too shallow. It's too shallow. Let's get out of here and do the test somewhere else, because it's too shallow here. You see what I did there? I needed to get out of the way quick. I just used my front motor, that easy, and I got out of the way. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, maximum speed, we're pushing 1290 watts, 1300 watts, 100%. I'm gonna see if I can turn the boat right here. Just the rudder, see my feet? It's just the rudder turning. The rudder is turning this craft. Let's see if we could do a donut right here. This is a lot of power right here. We're going at 4.7 miles an hour because we're turning around. I'm gonna show you now how fast it goes once we go in a straight position. I feel the motor fighting the rudder, making a lot of sound, but I'm able to turn. And well, I have a line on the water. Good thing I'm not gonna catch it. We're good there. Okay, so it's not the best turn ever, but you're able to turn. I'm gonna go straight now. I'm gonna see how fast it goes with just that motor. With 100%, according to my GPS, we're going 5.3, 5.2 miles an hour. And you see that it's easy to turn. One of the issues I'm facing going that fast, there's a lot of water splashing here, and if it was a little choppy, if we were in the middle, you will see a lot of water coming out of there. But I think this is because my setup right here is very old. This kayak is over 4 years old. I don't have put it through everything, and there are some parts that need replacement already, because I mean, this thing I have put it through hell. I don't even take care of it because this is my kayak. I'm never gonna sell or anything like that. As a matter of fact, see, the power cord is not working right now, so I'm gonna have to replace the sockets and everything. I'm gonna do a full video about refreshing this boat, because this is my boat, this is my baby, this is what I like to take out when I go fishing. But anyways, I give it enough time. We're going at 5.1 miles an hour. Now let's go speed 10 and let's see what happens if we turn that motor on. 5.5 miles an hour, 5.4. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of speed. I'm just gonna let it go, see if it changes anything. Now another thing is, if this was deeper, you probably could go a little faster, maybe 0.2, 0.3 miles an hour, because somehow there's some science to it that the motors work better if there's more room. Okay, 5.4 miles an hour. I thought I was gonna hit grass here. So let's see if I could do this sharp turn here. No, I can't do it because this motor is on, but I just do it with the motor, no problem. I couldn't do the sharp turn because this motor was too much. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If you have it could be an NK300, it could be a NK180. If you have that motor on the back and you want to steer while this motor is on, just with a rudder, you're not gonna be able to do it. You're gonna have to use the keys. So let's go ahead and just have this motor in the front. Just want to see for the record how fast it goes. I turned that one completely off. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up, and I have it here on this Yakata click, and I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's up. It's not completely out of the water. Maybe I could bring that pulley a little more up, and then it will still be in the water. Let's face it. Now it's just the motor in the front. So that's one of the things to think about also. That motor is probably going to be touching the water most of the time. If I reverse the steering triangle and put the pulley directly into it, it may not be on the water. It may be a little up, but depending on condition, it's going to be touching the water. That's what I'm trying to say. It's only at 3.6 miles an hour. I have full control of it though. I could turn, let me see the turn with the motor touching the water, just the assisting rudder. Let's see, and the turning is sharper. I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. The motor is definitely affecting. Okay, I would have made it. I just don't want to touch the rod. So the rudder steering with just the motor in the front is I would say 40 to 50% better than if that motor was on. Now I'm gonna see if I could somehow I'm gonna spot lock it here, completely take it out of the water. Why do I have fishing line on it? Oh, it's sharp. Okay, let's see if I'm able to. That's what I was saying, it's still gonna be touching the water. I mean, I have it on a locked position, so it's not gonna turn. If you have it loose, maybe you could bring a little bit, but it's still gonna be touching the water. But let's run it, let's see what's up. Okay, speed 10. My line is on the right. Yeah, as soon as I started gaining speed, the motor is touching the water, but it's a really sharp turn with just the rudder. I'm gonna be getting a Boondocks metal rudder, and I'm gonna be putting it here on the back and test that out to see if it improves the steering. The main idea behind all this, what I really want to do is, over there in the stern, is to put a platform where I could easily have the NK300 in the middle replacing the rudder, and when I don't want to use the motor, the NK, I just want to use this motor, I don't want to lose the rudder, have a way to quickly swap out the NK motor and put in a rudder. That's the idea behind the final project of this setup. That NK300 is a very powerful motor, and you could save 10% now by using coupon code Aliex10. And also, if you buy through my affiliate link, it's gonna help me a lot. I really need your help, guys. Few people are watching YouTube fishing, like we're struggling here, and it's becoming very difficult to even decide to make these videos, because any trip, anything costs hundreds of dollars, and we're simply not going to see the money back. So I really appreciate you if you do use our affiliate links, and also save yourself some money by using our coupon codes. I highly recommend the Amped Outdoors lithium battery, the 60 Ah and the 100 Ah lithium for this 12 volt for this motor. NewPort also sells those batteries, and you can save money on using the discount as well, but I highly recommend Amped Outdoors for batteries. I've been using them for a long time. I never had a problem, and I use them a lot, because you could just go and see the freaking videos on YouTube. The proof is there. Okay, so I'm heading back home. I have a CUDA here that I have to clean, and there's also going to be a fishing video for this trip if you want to see that. I was testing some Solstrom products, which did way better than I thought it would do. What a night and day difference. 5.7. I forgot to add that I have used just the NK motor alone, and I took out this motor and the battery. I basically shaved like 50 pounds of weight, and I covered that, and I was hitting 6.1 miles an hour. So weight does play a factor on these little kayaks. The speeds that I'm getting, maybe getting them because of the amount of weight that I'm using. If I weighted, I don't know, 150 pounds and I took nothing with me, I may be a little faster on the water. I'm a 200-pound guy, 201 to be exact this morning. I got a little fat. I'm working on losing all the belly weight, all the stuff. And when I go fishing, I take ice, I take coolers, I take dual batteries, I take a lot of stuff, and all that weight affects the speeds of your boats. You're probably gonna gain a little more speed if you bring that battery that I have right there in the rear, that 36 volt 50 an hour from Amped Outdoors. It weighs about 40 pounds. If you bring it closer, you're gonna gain more speed, but that's a problem here. I don't want to put that battery in the front because I don't want to lose the space. I don't have anywhere else to put it, so that's why I'm staying over there. I have to accept that those are the speeds that I'm gonna get, period. So in a situation like this, when you're about to get to the boat ramp, you could just use the remote. The motors are fighting each other. This is so cool. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Can't keep up. Can't keep up. I have that one in reverse. I got the NewPort going forward. Can't keep up with it. That's crazy. This is so cool, man. Like literally, that NK300 is such a powerful motor. It's like, it's fun, man. It's fun.